episode 11 coming at you here with the street stock still. A couple things to update. I just completed season number 4 in the local division. We ended up winning the championship again. That's our second championship. Had 8 wins out of those 11 races, 10 top 5s, 11 top 10s. So gonna move up to the regional division here and gonna see how we can do here. Just going to get my stuff set up here quick. Bear with me just for a second. Alright, got things set to go. Aesthetic Tap, hey buddy, how's it going? Old NASCAR E5, what were you doing there? I should say, what track, what division were you racing on there? Double check this. You gotta do some repairs are good. Alright, career mode. Double check our options again. Oh, you're doing the old dirt. I gotcha. Everything should be good here. So I'm going to stay with the 100 difficulty for right now. We're going to see how this first race goes. If we do super well, probably increase that difficulty. Our first race is going to be Fairbury, but everything else should be good to go. I got you. Gonna go live again. I'm assuming, are you going live here on YouTube? I'll have to check that out here at some point. I'm only gonna do a couple races here. Just was gonna update what's been going on, and then I'll maybe check that out too if you're gonna go live on here. Perfect. Yeah, I'll go check that out here. Like I said, I'm gonna just run a couple here to get this regional series set up or get going, and then go from there. So Fairbury's been a pretty good track for us. I did a little bit more testing here, picked up a little bit extra speed, tweaked a few things on the setup. The last season, well granted, I won both races there. Like I said, won 8 out of those 11 races. So figured it was time to move up to regional.
Thanks for joining us today at Fairbury Speedway, America's dirt track. The 4-mile semi-main oval is known for its great racing.
Just turn a couple. Check here. You know what? I gotta pull up my Excel sheet here. It doesn't look. I was messing with ride heights a little bit, but that I was gonna say this looks a little bit different than what I've got saved. Let's go back. Everything else looks pretty decent, I think.
Hot laps are underway.
Let these fellas get around us here. I gotcha, getting ready to go, huh? So,
Let's have a look.
14. Man, that just doesn't seem right at all. 14,838 for a goal time, and we crushed it. I didn't change the difficulty or anything. That just seems really strange to me, I guess. I did see in the Facebook group, somebody was asking about a time for street stocks, like on the leaderboard, and I don't do anything with the leaderboard, but they were saying like a 12.7, and I actually hit a 12.6, like an upper 12.6 a couple different times, not consistently at all, but I hit it a couple times, so I just have a hard time believing. I'm not the fastest out there, I know that, so I have a hard time believing that I'd be up there on the leaderboard, I guess. But we're going to go to the next session here. Do a little qualifying. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is not a good start. It's always qualifying for me. Every single time. I don't know how that didn't damage our car like crazy, but... Screw the handling just a little bit. Doesn't show if you got the damage, but... yeah, that was pretty bad. I don't think we'd be continuing here. Okay, gonna update my list here. You know, such a fine line here running the top here, and I was doing pretty good practice, but just still gotten better, but still not quite consistent, I guess you could say. We would have been close to the top for that qualifying if we had laid down some better laps there, so we'll try to get it back here. Get it back here in the heat.
Heat 2 is up next. The top 5 move on to the A main. Good luck.
Alright, sounds good. Going live. Me a little gun shy going to the top here. We got to get up there to find that speed. Down there. Still got the heat wind though. So I know a lot of people said that the difficulty went up, it seemed like, when you went to regional. Maybe it's because I've got it on like the custom, but it seems pretty comparable there. I was hoping to have a little bit more of a challenge. But once again, we'll see how this first race goes. It should finish pretty well, I would think, and then just have to upgrade that difficulty, or maybe go to 101 or 102.
This race starts on the pole for the A main. We're just about ready to go.
boy, all sorts of issues here. Oh. Gonna stay off of those other guys, not make too much contact. I might have spoke too soon about this whole difficulty thing. Have to go low here. Probably not going to be able to get him here at the line, but oh shoot! My bad. Thought that was the last lap. Spot's not really going to matter to us, but ouch. Got a little delay going on, I see. Man, that was not a good race for us. That wasn't hitting my marks at all, but the AI seemed a little bit faster, so we'll have to check that out here. See how this goes. It seemed like the AI got a little bit easier as the event went on, like in the local division. Well, maybe it'll be the opposite here. Maybe they start off a little slower and then pick up their pace. Just a theory, I guess. Let's go ahead and skip right through this race, get it going. Feels a little bit looser for the car all of a sudden. Definitely looser out of the corners. Bit of a hard time with that. Staying up against that wall, getting that run off the corner to get around these guys. Better, but I don't think we're going to have anything first here. Guessing out the traffic, they're going to back on the high side. Yeah, there we go. Then we spin him. Hopefully a caution comes out here, otherwise we're gonna get... There we go. My bad there, but... Not a good deal there, but... That's what it is, I guess. Kind of put us into the wall there. I could say he kind of deserved it, but... Arc the corner there, that didn't go too well either. Alright, hold on a second here, I don't know if we're going to get it though. I got him at the line. Hey, that sounds good, Aesthetic Tap. I'm going to jump on your stream here once I run this other race. Check out things are going over there. Heat game. Let's go update this. Decent race. A little sloppy there at the end, but I mean, second place will take it. Definitely gonna probably increase that difficulty. The only thing is we're going to be coming up to some new tracks here as well. Like this next one, Millstone Park. I did do a little testing there just to get the feel for it, and I don't know, pretty easy track to drive, but I'm not sure what we're going to have for speed. It's a half-mile track, so... And this regional season, 25 races as opposed to 11, so we'll have a lot longer of a season here to contend with. And we're sitting level 4 for both tires, suspension, chassis, and engine still need to be upgraded to level 4, which we're going to be close. You know, another couple races we'll be able to upgrade the chassis, and engine it's going to be a while yet. So, at the rate that we're going at least. Alright, so everything else should be good. We'll come out to Millstone Park. We'll just run this last race. 15 lap race here at a half-mile track. Again, did some testing here. Just, I guess I never did adjust the difficulty either. We'll run this one at 100 as well, just see what happens. I guess now that we're already going to be in here and... to find my setup here. Doesn't transfer over right away. I didn't do anything with the shocks and this time. Most of the time that's where I've started, but or excuse me, the springs. Shocks is what I've never really dealt with much, but I've kind of found a good happy medium here for. Just put these suckers at 3. Just seems to be what I found to be, you know, I pick up time for sure. And the car feels good, that's the biggest thing. Alright, At least it felt good in quick race. We'll see how it translates over here
Track is green for laps.
to career mode. Fan of the shorter tracks better, but I'm gonna have a lot more of these bigger tracks, the half miles, and even a couple 3/4 mile tracks. Steering's pretty responsive, obviously there, a little swirly. Pretty straightforward track, pretty easy to drive, very little wheel movement needed here, but I know we're better on the bottom than we are up top, but let's get a little feel for the top just in case we gotta be up there. Kind of fold us in there. Can't run a true high line. Just get too close to the wall and like that force feedback kicks in a little bit for some reason.
Hot lap results are up. Let's have a look.
So I'm thinking I've got the goal time figured out here. Obviously we don't have a sponsor yet in this regional series, so there must be setting super lenient, super easy goal times to meet. Once we get that sponsor, then we'll probably have a little more difficult goal time to try to meet, but 19.1 is where we're going to sit at. We'll see what our goal time is going to be after qualifying. Oh yeah, see we got an easy goal here. Should be able to meet that. Track here, a lot of track, and still skimming the wall there. Got it again. I'll use up as much track as I can there, but it's almost a sub 19-second lap. Ninth place starting spot, pretty decent there for us.
Heat 1 is coming up. The top 5 move on to the A main. Good luck. Just about ready. And here we go. Green flag.
Super slow start here from the streeters. Not a very good line taken by me either. Doesn't help. not going to make that qualifying dash, but we finished where we started at. Get going here with the A main.
The talent is absolutely stacked in this feature. It's going to be an exciting race.
Here we go. See if we can make our way up through the field a little bit. Challenge here for fifth. We're kind of maintaining our spot behind here. Pressure now for fourth, but if anything, we're barely. At times we gain maybe a little bit on third, and we drop back a little bit, but we might be gaining a little bit on second here in general. Like first might be just a little out of reaching in for us. high, I'll get the run off the corner, but might be able to be a little bit quicker. Third here. Slide up a little bit here. Oh, but still able to hang on to third. Alright, so that puts us with a second and a third. We got the actual point lead here. I don't think the winner... Yeah, it looks like both winners not going to be regulars, as they both just won, or both just ran the one race. So that definitely helps. Undecided on what to do with the difficulty. Want to maintain that, you know, the difficulty level, but at the same time, I want to make some money and be able to move up into the late models here, at least the pro class here at some point. I haven't done anything with the sprint car yet. Kind of want to just keep going with the streeter and get the handling down on that, and then move up to late model and maybe go through those first. Alright, so we will go back to at least a little more familiar of a track. We have Eldora up next. Been running really well there. And once again, I'm just going to do some thinking about this difficulty. And see if we're going to increase it or not, or keep it at 100 just to continue to make some money here and try to move up a class or something. So other than that, once again, not going to be probably streaming every single race that we complete. I'll just be jumping on from time to time, but especially if I do anything with a different class or whatnot, definitely going to be streaming those types of things. But for right now, we'll probably just go through this class or this regional season, try to keep making some more money and go from there. But again, Air Knuckles to Aesthetic Tap for stopping in again. He's about the one and only one that we got stopping in here. I know there's been some views on the videos though, so if you do check this out, like the stream, make sure you subscribe if you like the content, and then that way you can stay up to date on any time we're going live here. So just running those two races. Once again, we'll be up to Eldora next time we come on. So it is 12:30 in the morning here, so I'm going to go check out Aesthetic Tap stream there for a little bit and then get some sleep. So hope everybody's well and take care.